team. Look at that team of Mats Petterson. All right. Live at 2 something in the morning here in Nome, Alaska. Kiruna, Sweden's finest. Mats Petterson. Look at that great swing of dogs. Looking beautiful. There he is. We're going to go and get in there. All right. Hi, happy doggies. Hi, happy babies. You want to already go to the dog yard, don't you? Mats Petterson from Kiruna, Sweden. Right here. Here's his dog team. 2 in the morning here in Nome, Alaska. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Yeah, there's Fabio, the handler, Berlusconi. There's Mats himself. Welcome to Nome. All right. To know Mats is to love him. He's just a big part of our dog sport scene in the world. The Kiruna Symposium in Sweden is his baby. Real race veteran, a real mentor. Ooh, the babies are getting snacks. 2:30 in the morning here, folks. You're joining us live. Let's get in there and get those lead dogs. Hi, babies. Here they are. Hi, babies. All right. They look great. What are their names? What are their names, Mats?
Ranger and Holly.
Ranger and Homie. Hi, babies.
Oh, that's great.
Congratulations. 18th place. That's awesome. Hi, babies. Was that a nice run? Was that a nice run? All right, let's take a look at the other babies. All right, getting some love there. Here we go. Hi, handsome babies. More snacks from Fabio. Originally from Italy, living in Sweden, working in the USA, hopefully forever. If we have some available up and coming amazing women who want to. Whoa, those two are hungry. If you want to date Fabio, just let us know. Hey, these guys are like ready to eat.
We've got your sleeping bag. We got some snowshoes. All right, for your hat. Some booties. Oh, we got your vet book. That's quite a stretch you got going.
Let's take a look at what he's got going on there.
Okay, I see your cooker.
A metal case that he's unhooking to.
A nice little steel box.
And then just some spare booties.
Look at Mats' setup, folks. He's running so warm, he's got his park on the back. Digging in those booties.
I see the booties there. So we are good on that. So I'm going to get a signature from you.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay. Well, let's make this official. Mats Petterson in bib number 3 in 18th place with a time of 10 days, 11 hours, 55 minutes, and 23 seconds. Welcome to Nome.
Thank you.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Woo! All right. Mats is in.
Kale, just wait a little while.
Okay, we'll go look at dogs. Thanks, Mark. Goodness gracious, even at 2 in the morning. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. Yeah. Look at you guys. Fabio, how they looking, bro? Looking good? You're a proud handler there, aren't you? Nice. Yeah. That's a nice moment. Fabio is living in the U.S. for many months now, taking care of the dogs.
Taking a bath quick, the siren went off. She literally hopped out without drying off, threw clothes on, and goes, Dad, let's go. I'm like, wait, what?
Right
The siren
on.
went off. I'm like, okay.
Look
Yeah,
at
she
those
wasn't
wiggles.
even
They
drying
know.
off nothing.
They know.
Clothes on to come in here, try to get a break.
They know this guy, right?
At least that's a pretty easy thing.
Oh, that's a nice moment.
That's a very attainable goal.
And I'm 2 blocks up the road, so it's not like it's a huge deal. But
All
the fact that
right,
she
thanks for
heard it
joining us,
from
everybody.
in
It is
bathroom
the
and
middle of the night
threw
here.
clothes on and out the door.
Not even 2 in the morning or so. Yeah. There they are.
Good dog.
Yeah. They look good. They really do. Hi, babies. Great.
We are going to do the September Award down in the Nome Dog Lodge.
Okay, yes, sure.
Whenever you get down there, we'll do that.
Ja, bra till det eller? Jag tänker då kompis.
Vi körde från Lars Hytte här.
Jaha, jag väktade igår för jag skulle tänka
Our only measure from
Ja,
Sweden.
han skulle få chansen med mig väktaren på checken och skulle få chansen att vara med.
Ja,
Ja.
men...
Men han kommer ju nästan.
Ja, det gör det.
Okay, we're doing.
How we doing?
Yeah, you're good, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's awesome to be here.
We've been waiting for you and cheering you on, and
Good.
the dogs look great.
Ja, det är happy bunch.
Right
Happy
on.
dogs, happy musher.
From Karuna, Sweden. Wow.
Who's coming in teams? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've got some people right behind you, right?
Yeah. So the head maps.
Right on. Well, we've got once you get situated in your dog yard, we'll be up celebrating with you.
Yeah, awesome.
How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
Right
Coming
on.
team now. Who is
Okay, work on the plan. There are chores to do when you get to Nome as a musher. You can't just throw your gloves off and go out and grab a big meal. There's all kinds of chores to do. They got to get to the dog yard. There's mandatory drug testing for the top 20. And there's a handler that has to be with that team for 6 hours.
Staying here or?
What's that?
Down to the dog lot, you're staying here?
I'll go down with you.
Yeah, come.
Okay. Let's go on down. That sounds
Bravo,
great.
Mats!
Ah, we got fans.
Ja, bra! Han har kört fort alltså. Ja, kört
Here we go. Look at this big string of dogs too. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay. Thank you. Here we go.
Oj!
Whoa! Woohoo!
Team, yeah?
That's what it feels like, folks. Look at these guys.
That's what I love to do, you know?
Right on. And Fabio's just trying to keep up. Mats is getting the hawk command. So you're now on the sled.
Alright guys, alright. Where are we? Left or right?
There it is. There we go. This is the dog yard. I'll give you a perspective here. That was pretty cool, right, folks? Got a little ride. And there's the dog team heading in. All right. That's cool. That is, yeah, mods. All right. Here's the team pulled in right now. Let's see if we can be of any assistance to these guys. Alright, that snow hook is in, so Motz's sled is finally at its resting place right now. Double snow hook in. There it is. Fabio, his handler's gotten the dog boxes all ready. Look at this beautiful setup here. So they get to have they know that they got their, you guys are behind the scenes now. This is where all the comfort happens here. Look at this team of wiggling, waggling dogs. They all know they're about to get all their TLC. God, they look great, you guys. And that's 11 dogs, right, Mats?
Yeah.
That's a big team.
This is the star. It's in the third year in a row with me in the finish line.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Amazing. Amazing dog.
Is that the kind of dog that can lead through a windstorm and on the ice?
Yeah, she's been leading many storms. And 14 when it was a bad storm, she led me through the blowhole over here, and we have that year when Jeff King scratched.
That year?
Yeah. Went out to check the leak.
That was
the first match out there, and she led me over with like 10 matches behind.
Wow.
She's amazing dog.
Cool.
Yeah, really.
Very cool. There she is. Hi, babies.
So,
Okay.
we'll just start out one at a time and just start them off.
There they are. Fabio's got their boxes all ready. They look so happy, ready to look at all that straw. You guys have all your straw ready? So here you are. This is what happens at the very end of the Iditarod. The team comes down. They'll all get checked, and they all have their little hotels ready for them. Plenty of straw. All their meals will come in. They know what's about to happen. These are experienced dogs. Yeah. You have to have special credentials to get in here, and you can see how hard the vet team works. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 specialists with the idea of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 folks there who will be helping with the check every dog. Oh yeah, you guys gonna jockey for your boxes or what? You just want to get in there and start nesting, don't you? What's that?
It's all about the dog.
Yeah. No, they look, they're so feisty. Okay, this is Mats Petterson from Sweden. I know I didn't get a chance to type in the title. And his dogs do look great. Super feisty. He travels from Sweden to Alaska each year. And he has a business in Kiruna doing sled dog tourism. Very experienced musher. And one of the leaders in dog education. He hosts a symposium every other year in October in odd years. So if it's October 2019, plan on being in Kiruna, Sweden, where you can go to a symposium and learn so much. He puts together a great program. Ray Reddington Jr. spoke this year. And he always has a full house there. Look at that. You can get settled right in. Right, gonna get you strong, get all settled right in. But they have to get checked first, so that's part of it. Yeah, Pumpkin. Hi, you want to visit? You want to visit? You want to visit? You want to say hi to folks? Oh, hi. That's Pika. Pika. Hi, Pika. Hi. Hi. You're a sweet baby. Are you resting? Yeah. Look at those beautiful eyes, looking around, very alert, totally oriented. Yeah, number 18 in. Yeah, we had 17 is Dr. Kelly Maxner, who came in earlier. Thank you. Yep, Kelly Maxner's actually just getting ready to head out and see some of his friends. He got in a few hours ago. We just had dinner with Joar and Ketil from Norway. Joar, our first place finisher, and Ketil, our 15th place, or 14th place finisher. Yeah. So you can just see here what's going on is every single dog will go through a range of motion and heart rate and all these different checks. And the vets will take notes on every single dog. Make sure that they're all good and good health, and they'll check for capillary refill, and they'll check for hydration and range of motion and any kind of issues with muscles, heart rate. They'll listen to the lungs and just make sure that all these canine athletes are in excellent condition and make notes of any pressing issues. But mushers like Mats are experienced enough and have done enough dog care in their day that any dogs that were having issues were already dropped from the team. So he came in with 11 dogs, and so any dogs that had issues have already been safely returned back to Anchorage. They're in good hands and they're waiting to go back with their team. Temperature right now is probably -6 or so.
No, do we check now for dogs, you know?
What's that?
About the vet awards check.
Oh yeah. They have the Sapala award, right?
Yeah.
And so each musher knows that they'll be a candidate for a special award for dog care, and it's probably the more important award than the first place is the best dog care award. In this case, for Iditarod, it's the Sapala award. And in each race that we go to, that's a mid-distance race, there's always a humanitarian or Sapala type award. And it's a true honor for a musher to get that designation as the one who was able to travel the miles and have the healthiest dog team in the best shape. So Mats wanted us to make sure that you as an online audience know that that's something that is considered to be a very, very important part of the strategy of just being a great dog person, is to make sure that you manage the teams so when they come in and they go through their checks that the vets are impressed with your willingness to accept injuries as they are and let those dogs stay in the checkpoints instead of running on, and that when the remaining dogs get to Nome, that they're in fantastic condition. And that's a big pride point, especially mushers like Mats, who's a real leader in the field of superb dog care and education, promoting the sport around the world. It would mean more to him to have the dogs judged as being healthy than being in the top 5. So you're in the very behind the scenes, very exclusive access here. You can only be back here if you have special credentials. And you can see the other dog teams in the background. Sleds, this is where they come in. This is where other handlers have prepped the boxes for the teams that are coming. And so you're getting the real deal here, folks. And we want you to have that, because you're the ones who can start telling the story of the number of volunteers, the incredible dedication. All these vets here travel from all over the world and country to come here and just volunteer. And they're up all night long, waiting for teams to come in, ready to respond, come out, do their assessments, make their notes. And of course, if they pick up anything, like maybe some liquid in the lungs or some sort of irregular heart rate, then there's immediate interventions to make sure that that dog is in great hands. So this is the kind of footage that you just don't see every day, and you need to know the number of volunteers it takes to put a race like this on, at this scope, this caliber. And the dogs who are experienced know when they come in, they're going to get checked out. They know that they're going to have to wait a little bit before they can eat, and then they'll get their big meal, which is already prepared. Their beds, which you can see are already prepared, and then they'll have their drug tests. So all the top 20 teams in the first 6 hours of being in the lot will have a full drug test. These containers here store now the food bags under lock and key, and they store the straw, and that way it's one more level of protection against potential tampering. With last year's doping issue, that was a big deal. And so they didn't want to have any loose ends anymore. They wanted to button it all up. So the food that's fed to these dogs right now is stored in a locked container under security. And that way, if somebody wanted to tamper with that food, they would really have to be an insider, because they'd have to have the key to that Connex, get in there and do that type of manipulation. So another layer added this year in 2018 to ensure that the dogs don't get some sort of illegal tampering that could adversely affect them, whether it be from another competitor or a civilian member of the public who might want to do discredit to the race. Look at that straw. Yeah. And for these dogs, in terms of the temperature right now and the double coat that they have and the amount of straw they have, they're going to be in great shape tonight. Yeah. What's this guy's name?
Gonna give Screech.
Hi, Screech.
Screech.
Hi, Screech.
Mean.
We prepared something, Fabio.
Yeah.
You can see how dedicated Fabio is. He's been working with this team for months now. Originally from Italy, living in Sweden, working in the USA now. This is what we talk about when behind the scene handlers, super dedicated. You saw how the dogs responded to him when he got to the finish line. They're both Mats and Fabio like family. It does take a team, and so Fabio's going to head off and get hot water with the cooler. Meanwhile, Screechy's dog getting settled in. Little pumpkin. And then in this dog lot, they'll just basically sit here and rest and eat a whole bunch of calories for the next couple of days, and they're going to be feisty and ready to run because their metabolisms are unbelievable. And that means that their healing rate will be super fast. So there you go. I mean, look at these number of different volunteers here with the dogs, listening, palpating, checking, taking notes. It's really a cool thing to realize. And you can be part of it too. So if you're a vet tech, if you have some race experience, you can come out here and put it in a Iditarod.com application to be a volunteer, and if you're selected, you'll be able to come out and help serve the dogs, which is what it's all about. You can see that's the old booties that they took off. They'll save those, they'll use those again. Those are dog socks. And then they have Petterson on the bags there. So these are their Nome bags. And the Nome bags have their some of their special snacks. They have a lot more because they'll be out here for days, which is great. And so here you go. You got the nice, beautiful rhythm of dog care and dog handling. There we go. We're getting a little checked here to see if there's a little muscle soreness or something, to identify that. Have that something they can work on. So Fabio is Italian. Letizia are one of our regular online family members here. Fabio Berlusconi is his name. I'll tag him in the post. He's from the Berlusconi line. And we talked about whether he was related to the famous Berlusconi in Italy, and I think there's about 100 families of that name. But yeah, he's a special guy. So we have an Italian working for a Swede, helping an American. It's great, absolutely great. Okay, you're right. What kind of food do they eat? Cheryl Lynn just asked. They're going to have a lot of meat, beef, chicken skins, salmon. They have different kinds of fat, so they're going to have the same high caloric diet they've been eating all along. All right, so that's your insider look at the behind the scenes, and we're going to get ready to head back up and catch Michelle Phillips and Lars Munson coming in. So we'll sign off for now, head back up there, reset, and get ready up there. Okay, you got any final words for us?
I wonder if my buddy Michelle is in.
Oh,
Michelle Phillips, is she kind of right?
right behind you.
Yeah.
Not yet. You're before her.
Oh yeah, before, yeah.
So it should be Lars and Michelle coming in right now.
Oh yeah, cool. Have been traveling a lot then. Go up there and see.
Okay, we'll do. Thanks,
Yeah.
Mats.
No worries.
Good job. Congrats.
Yeah.
We're all proud of you.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, let's go up and see when Michelle comes in. She's a Canadian, and then Lars from Norway. See you in a few minutes.